guys, how's it going? And welcome to another Gamer Tech review. Now in this review, I'm going to be taking a look at an iPhone 6 battery case. Now it was sent to me by EasyAcc, so thank you guys very much. The point of these cases is to extend the battery life of your phone. And you do that by charging up this, putting your phone into it, and then when you're out and about during the day, if your battery goes low, press this magical button on the back and it'll start charging your phone up for you. So it essentially doubles or triples or however big the battery is in the actual battery case itself, it will give you that much extra battery, and it is so handy. Now I've been using cases like this for a while now on my phone, and I must say it would be really hard to go back to not using one of these, just because it takes a while to get used to and you have to start using your phone and charging it up in a different way to what you would usually do. However, just having all of that extra battery life, it's so handy. Like, it's so handy. You need to get something like this for your phone. But without further ado, let's just have a little close up at this EasyAcc iPhone 6 battery case. So when taking a look at the front of the packaging, we can see it's just got a pretty much standard packaging layout, but the cool thing is that it's got a big open window for us to actually see the product itself, which is nice and cool. The sides of the packaging are quite plain, but when we go on the back, we can see a few extra handy little things. Now, first of all, the case comes with two different sides. You get a clear see-through one, and you get a darker see-through one too, so depending on which version of the iPhone you have, you can use one to best accommodate the color. Now, the important bit of information we need to know on the back is the capacity of the battery, and in this case, it's 3100 mAh. Now, from testing previous battery packs, I believe this will give me between 1.5 to 2 full charges of my phone. However, the only way I'm going to find that out for sure is by testing it out. But before we can test it, we need to unbox it. And here we are taking it out of the packaging now. All we've got to do is open that top tab, and then the whole thing just slides out majestically in its pre-formed plastic beauty. Now, along with the case, we get a couple of cables included with it as well. The first one is a USB to micro USB cable. Now, we'll be using this to actually charge up the case itself. We also get included a 3.5mm male to female jack extender. Now, because the case doesn't include an audio jack on it, you have to use this to go through the case to connect into the jack to then use your headphones. Now, the case itself, although under it we do get included a couple of leaflets and booklets, and we have a nice little thank you note from the company. We also get this little booklet here about how to use it, and also has a bit of warranty information in there as well. Now, the case comes with the black surround already attached to it, but it does unclip really easily, so we can clip on the other one if we want to. Again, this is purely based on aesthetics, so if you have a darker iPhone, you'd want to use the black one, or if you have the white one or the champagne coloured one, then feel free to use the see-through one. When we look at the back of the case, we can see we've got these 4 LEDs along with a button. Now, if we press the button once, the LEDs will light up to show us how much power is in the battery. If we want to charge our phone, we just hold the button down for about 3 seconds and it will start to charge our device. Also, if we want to stop charging it, we just hold it down for 3 seconds and then it will stop charging your phone. Now, the case generally is this nice silver colour, and a little touch that I do like is on the front you've got these little ports here for the speakers. Now, a handy thing with this, and what I've noticed when I've reviewed other cases like this in the past, is that what these do is actually direct the sound towards you as opposed to down, which is what an iPhone usually does. So this little feature inherently makes your iPhone sound louder to you when you're watching videos or just listening to music, which is a handy little feature. So with the unboxing out of the way, it's time for me just to plug it into my phone, test it out, and see how many charges I can get from it. Now, the first things you notice when using this case is how thin and how lightweight it is. Now, there are some cases out there for phones which are quite thick, and they're a definite noticeable addition to your phone. Much like this case here that I've got on my iPhone. It pretty much doubles the thickness of it and also adds some length to the bottom, which is a little bit of a pain. However, with this case, it is such a natural, addition. It doesn't feel like it's not supposed to be there. It just kind of feels like it's okay with the phone, which is a very important and good feature. It doesn't feel out of place or extra big in your pocket or weighty on your hand when you're texting it. No, it's none of that at all. It just feels like it's supposed to be there. Now, as I said in the intro of this review, I thought the case would give me 1.5 to 2 full charges. Well, in actual fact, it gave me 1.5 full charges, so I was pretty much right on the money for this case. And in regards to recharge time for the case, it roughly took about 3 hours to get up to full battery. So it is a bit of time, but at the same time, what that 3 hours is giving you is, you can go out during the day, and if you do run out of battery, then you're not going to run out of battery. Now, if you are looking to make a purchase of this case on Amazon, you're looking roughly about £32 at this point in time. Now, I think that is probably right on the money for what this case is worth. Yes, it only gives you 1.5 full charges of your phone. However, the fact that it's so slimline and it feels like it's naturally supposed to be attached to the phone is the reason why I think it's worth the money. There are a lot of cases out there that you can get for iPhone 6s, iPhone 5s, Android phones, all of them, and they're all quite bulky, and they definitely feel feel like there's something extra attached to the phone. But because this is just like a natural extra feeling, it just, yeah, it definitely makes it worth that amount of money. Now, like I've said in other reviews when I'm looking at similar products, you need to start changing the way in which you charge your phone when you get this device. Instead of just leaving your phone on to charge overnight as you would normally do, what you want to do is, when it comes to the end of the day, charge up your phone from the device by just kind of pressing the charge button, and then charge the battery pack up overnight. That way in the morning, yeah, your phone might come down to 95%, 90% battery, however you've still got 1.5 full charges just sat in the battery pack ready to go for you. So that is generally the best way I've found so far on how to use these kind of battery cases. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this review interesting and helpful and a variety of other things, and if you are looking for a battery case for your iPhone, then definitely check this one out. Now, if you haven't already, then please do hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out, and welcome to the GamerTech family. It's like fun times and stuff. And if you also like watching live streams, then check the description as there's a link there to my Twitch channel. So I stream stuff like Hearthstone and Counter-Strike and lots of random games that I've bought in the Steam sale and then forgot about and then didn't play it because I only spent money on it because it was worth it at the time, but then I completely forgot I had them, so I'll play stuff like that too. And yeah, I'll either see you in the next YouTube video or I'll see you over on Twitch. Stay fresh, guys.